Where'd Steve go? All right, hey everyone, we're going to jump right back into the action because as you know, you're about to see some magic. And the show you're about to see, only 3 words can describe it. It is unusual. It is unexplainable. But most of all, it shall be unforgettable. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, direct your eyes to the screens, David Magnifico.
Since he was a child, he had one dream. And when that dream failed, he became a magician. Ladies and gentlemen, David Magnifico.
You're welcome. And how are we, Jacksonville? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am David Magnifico, and it's a pleasure for me to be here at First Coast Comedy. Of all the coasts I've been to, this is definitely the first one. Tonight you will see things that you can't explain, things that you will not understand, things that will not make sense. And as you leave here tonight, you may be asking yourselves many questions. Questions like, what was that and why did we come here? But whatever you're asking yourselves, one thing is for certain, that you will never forget the name David Magnifico. We're off to a good start, I see. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to begin this evening's performance with a little bit of danger. Because tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you will now see me, for my very first illusion, actually dismember a part of my own body. Now, before I begin, I must have a brave eyewitness to serve as your eyes and ears. And I see no braver person in this audience than you, miss. Have a seat right here. And what is your name?
Haley.
Ladies and gentlemen, Haley. Now, we've never met before, have we, Hannah? You will verify to the audience that what looks like is happening. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if any of you are a bit squeamish, just remind yourselves it's only an illusion. Ladies and gentlemen, I call this dismembered. This is what we call waiting for the music cue. I've got a very good feeling about you. You know, I believe if the power of dismemberment can work on me, perhaps it can work on you. Hold your hand out like this, Haley. Keep your thumb pointed high to the sky, and whatever happens, don't be afraid. Ladies and gentlemen, henna is about to be dismembered. You're welcome. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to perform a classic of magic for all of you, and I'm going to do that by using these right here. That reaction is correct. These are very special magical objects that I call the Chinese rings of India. Wait for the cue, Eric. Here you see 3 rings, and in a moment you will see these rings magically linked together. And now, ladies and gentlemen, behold the Chinese rings of India. You may want to start from the beginning, Eric. And that's the trick, ladies and gentlemen. I like Jacksonville. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a quick question. Who now is in the mood to witness me, David Magnifico, perform a death-defying escape? I believe Jacksonville can do much better than that. Who's in the mood to watch me do a death-defying? A little too long. Now, I am going to need a strong volunteer from the audience who will be the one who will lock me in my restraints. Hello, sir. Yes, you, the one making awkward eye contact with me and looking back at the girl and looking back at me. Can you come up here? Right this way, sir. Sir, what is your name? What was that? For some reason, he's very shy about his name. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Julian. Now, Julian, you and I have never met before, have we? Just say no.
No.
Much to your undelight, I'm sure. Now, Julian, you will have the responsibility of locking me in my restraints that I will be escaping from. But, Julian, I need you to make me a promise. And that promise is that at no point will you free me from my restraints. Do you promise to do so?
Yes.
Good. Now I just need you to solidify that with an oath. Please raise your right hand, Julian. Leave the comedy to me. Keep your right hand up, Julian, and repeat after me. I, your name.
I, your name.
When I say your name, you just say Julian. Okay? You don't say your name, you just say Julian. You understand? Good. I, your name.
I, David.
You know how you told me earlier your name was Julian?
You mean when we met before the show?
Remember that part where I said, leave the comedy to me? Have you ever helped a magician before? No, we are not helping one now. This is my first and last coach. One more time. I, your name.
I, Julian.
Do solemnly swear.
Do
Solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that under no circumstances
that under no circumstances
will I free Mr. Magnifico,
will I free Mr. Magnifico,
no matter how many times he asks,
no matter how many times he asks,
and no matter how hard he may beg.
or no matter how hard he may beg.
Sincerely yours, your name.
Sincerely yours, your name.
Seriously?
Julian.
Thank you. Julian, the time has come for you to put me in my restraint. But this is a very special escape, because tonight I will not be escaping from handcuffs, not chains, not ropes, not straitjackets. Julian, audience, tonight I will be escaping from this twist tie. Yes. I call this escape the twist tie of danger. The twist tie of danger. Again, wait for the cue, Eric. Now, Julian, please inspect the twist tie. Confirm that it is one solid piece. It does not come apart, does not have any holes whatsoever. Excellent. Julian, you will now twist the tie around my thumbs. Go ahead, take the twist tie as tightly as you can. Twist around my thumbs. Don't worry about hurting me as long as it's tight.
Yeah. That's the
Excellent. Now give it a big tug. Confirm that that is tight. Confirm on the top. Pull on the top. On the top where you tied it. Very good. Now, Julian, do you see this cloth right over here? Please take the cloth, unravel it, and cover my thumb so we don't scare the children. Thank you, Julian. Ladies and gentlemen, this is, get ready, Eric, the twist tie of danger. Almost there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not call this a failure. Let's just call this not win. Well, magic is about the unexpected, and this was unexpected. What can I say? Julian, your participation is appreciated. Go ahead and untake me out of the twist knot. Julian! You made an oath to me and these people! Who are you here with tonight? The woman with the phone? Is he always like this?
Can I pick another one?
Well, that's a conversation you'll have to have with her later. All right, Julian, please pick up the cloth. Over my thumbs again. Thanks, Julian. You're welcome. That's all right. We'll wait. Has the conversation ended? Ladies and gentlemen, the twist tie of Brilliant, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what's a good magic trick without a good card trick? Am I right? Am I right? Now I'm going to need, once again, a lovely assistant. And there's a gentleman with a very lovely shirt right over there. Yes, you, the one that's looking at other people with lovely shirts. Out of curiosity, do you know Julian? No? Then come right on up, sir. Stand right over here. What is your name?
Travis.
Ladies and gentlemen, Travis. Travis, have you ever done a card trick before?
Once.
Once, and how did it go?
Horribly wrong.
As I expected. Now, Travis, I have here a deck of cards, and I want you to be certain that this is a normal deck of cards.
Okay.
You see this card?
I do.
Is this different?
Yes.
Is this different?
Sure.
Is this different?
Yes.
Is this different? Is this different?
Yeah.
Is this different? Is this different?
Yeah.
Is this different?
Yes.
Is this different? Is this different?
Yes.
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 Is this different? Is this different?
Yes.
Is this different? Is this different?
Yes.
Is this different?
Yes.
Is this different?
Yes.
Is this different?
Yes.
Is this different? Is this different? We're halfway there. Is this different? Is this different? Is this different?
Yeah.
Is this different? Is this different?
Yep.
Is this different?
Yeah.
Is this different?
Killing it.
Is this different?
Absolutely.
Is this different?
Yep.
Is this different? Is this different?
Yeah.
Is this different? Is this different? Is this different?
Yeah.
Is this different?
Yep.
Is this different?
Pretty sure.
Is this different?
I'm not sure.
Stay with me, Travis.
I'm
Is this
fine.
different? Is this different?
Yes.
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 And is this different?
No.
Ah.
We're best friends.
Now, Taylor, you are going to select a card.
All right.
And I do not want you to show me the card.
Okay.
Go ahead, Travis, and right now, select any card you like. Wonderful. Take the card, look at it, and show it to the audience. Now, I do not want to ever be accused of using duplicate cards. So, Travis, we are going to take this Sharpie, or as I like to call it, a magic marker. That got more of a reaction than that usually gets. Travis, take the marker and sign your name across the face of the card. That way we know that that is your card and not a duplicate.
Okay.
And show your card to everyone so we all see what your card looks like with your signature. Now, Travis, hold the card out like this, face down, and do as I do. Ready, Travis?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Do you know what you just did, Travis?
No.
You dried the ink. Thank you very much. Take a good look at Travis's card as I place it on top of the deck. And I go ahead and lose the card by doing a few simple cuts. Now I know what you're thinking, Travis. You're thinking, oh, that Magnifico, he has his ways of cutting the deck. Are you good at card shuffling, Taylor?
I'm okay.
Excellent. Please take the deck and shuffle any way you like.
Don't be looking, he's looking.
Wow, that is really good shuffling. God damn it. Don't worry, Tony. I am a professional. Now, what is your last name?
Clemens.
Clemens. That's Clemens?
TS.
TS. Observe. CLEMENTS. And behold, is this your card?
Not even close.
Well, of course not, because it doesn't have your name on it. Do you have a middle name? What is your middle name?
Lee.
L-E-E? L-E-E. And is this your card?
Fortunately not.
Do you have a maiden name?
Not that I can remember.
All right. How about this? There. Is that it?
No.
No. Any one of these two? We're in F-L-O-R-I-D-A. Is this your card?
No.
We're performing at the F-I-R-S-T-C-O-M-E-D-Y. This it?
No.
Son of a... All right. What's the name of the person that you're here with? What's that?
Alicia.
Alicia? And how do you know Alicia?
First date, actually.
Not for long. A-L-I-S-H.
Sure.
A. Is this it?
No.
Any one of these.
No.
Okay, any one of these. Work with me, Travis. This. No. Here. No. Here. No. How about any of these right here?
Nope.
No. Well, we're down to one card.
Uh-oh.
Now, you know, I like to turn a negative into a positive. Because if this really is your card, Theodore, then that means we've just wasted a lot of time. However, if this is not your card, it means only one thing, that your card has disappeared. Trick, is this your card? Which means his card has vanished. So now, of course, there is the obvious question, where is Tony's card? I don't know. There you go. Hold on, get back up here. Get back up here. Get back up here, because you know what? I don't want you to walk away empty-handed.
All right.
Have a seat right over here.
Okay.
You are going to help me tell a story. How about we tell a story together?
Sure.
Would you like to tell a story?
Why not?
Would you all like to hear a story? Ladies and gentlemen, there's one thing magicians love. It's children's birthday parties. How many of you have children? My point exactly. But I am now going to tell you a little story about little Billy's birthday party. And you will be playing the part of little Billy. Now, of course, since you are playing the role, you should dress up as the role. And you can't have a party without party hats. Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
Those of you with cameras, the time will be now. Especially you, Alicia. Hashtag best first date ever. Now, you will have lines to say in the story, and when I want you to say a line, I will gesture to you, say the line, and you just repeat the line that I say. Simple enough?
Sounds right.
Let's do a practice run. Little Billy said, "Hey, it's my birthday."
Hey, it's my birthday.
Good.
Good.
Next time, just do it better.
Next time, just do it better.
Shut up! Now, all of you will be playing a part in this as well. You all will play the rest of the children. And just like I did with him, when I want you to say a line, I will gesture to you, you repeat that line. Let's practice. All the children said, "Hey, it's a party!" Hey, it's a party! Oh, nicely done. And this is a story of David Magnifico and little Billy's birthday party. One Saturday afternoon, I arrived at the house of little Billy. I knocked on the front door, and little Billy's mother greeted me and escorted me to the backyard, where little Billy's party was already in full swing. There was much commotion going on, lots of great foods like burgers, cakes, hot dogs, and potato chips. What the hell's funny about that? Little Billy's mother then assembled all the children to sit down in the grass with little Billy seated front and center. And then, once I came out and prepared my show, little Billy said, "Oh, great, a magician!"
Oh, great, a magician!
Remember, I said better. And I said to all the children, "Would you all like to see me do my favorite magic trick?" And all the children said, "Yes, show us!"
Yes, show us!
And so I proceeded to show the children my favorite magic trick of all time. I showed the children that I had 2 hats. And I showed the children what were inside the hats. I showed them that in this white hat was a white rabbit. And in this black hat was a black rabbit. And then I said to little Billy and the children, "Watch carefully." I showed the children that the hats were empty. I placed the black rabbit back into the black hat. I placed the white rabbit back into the white hat. Then I gave the hats a turn. And then I gave a magical wave. And then I showed everyone that now inside the white hat was the black hat. And inside the black hat was the white hat. And all the children said, "Wow, amazing!"
Wow, amazing!
Now I was about to put these away and get ready for my next trick, but then little Billy said, "Hey, bet you can't do that again."
I bet you can't do that again.
And all the children said, "Uh-oh." Uh-oh. Now you would think this would worry me, but don't forget that I'm David Magnifico. And so I said, "Very well, little Billy, I will do the trick again." I once again showed the children that the hats were empty. I placed the black rabbit back into the white hat. And I placed the white rabbit back into the black hat. Then once again, I gave the hats a turn. And I gave another magical wave. And I showed that back inside the white hat was the white rabbit. And back inside the black hat was the black rabbit. And all the children said, "Wow, cool! Wow, cool!" Just as I was about to put the rabbits away, little Billy said, "Hey, I know how you did that."
I know you did that.
And I said, "Really, little Billy? Well, how did you think I do that?" And little Billy said, "Well, clearly the rabbits are just different colors on the backs, and all you're doing is just turning them around. And I admit, while that looks like a great deception, you can't possibly think that something so simple would fool something like me. I mean, come on, what do you take me for, Mr. Magnifico?"
I mean,
And all the children said, "Uh-oh." Now you would think that this would worry me. But don't forget, I'm David Magnifico. And I told little Billy, "Yes, you are absolutely right. The rabbits are different colors on the back." And I showed little Billy and the children that behind the white rabbit was a red rabbit. And behind the black rabbit was a green. And all the children said, "Hooray!" Hooray! And then the children said, "Screw you, Billy!" Screw you, Billy! And that's the story of David Magnifico and little Billy Burke. Wasn't he wonderful? Yeah! Your participation is appreciated, and I think you deserve a little reward. And believe it or not, your reward is right here in this hat. Reach in and pull out your reward and show everyone. Much appreciated. Join us, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go on to a type of magic known as mentalism. What is mentalism? That is magic of the mind, magic of mind reading and predictions. And in order for me to do this, I need a mind. Not just any mind. Your mind. Can you come up with me? Stand right all the way over here. What is your name?
Faith.
What was that?
Faith.
Ladies and gentlemen, Faith. Faith, you will confirm that you and I have not prearranged anything before tonight, have we?
No.
Much to your undelight, I know. Now, Farah, I have an envelope here. And inside this envelope is a prediction. But it's not a prediction of me. It's a prediction about you.
Okay.
Now, what I want you to do, Felicia, is I want you to clear your mind. And I want you to think of a state. Any state in these wonderful United States of America. Now, of course, Florida would be far too obvious. So pick any one of the other 49 states and lock that state in your mind. Do you have it in your mind? All right, Farah. This is going to amaze you, ladies and gentlemen. What is the state you are thinking of?
Washington?
Washington! Now, Faith, what I want you to do is clear your mind and think of another state. Texas!
Yeah.
Okay, let's try again. Clear your mind and think of a different state. And remember, this state can be located anywhere in the country. Like, for example, the West Coast, maybe. California. And wouldn't you know what my prediction was? California. You know, I have a very good feeling about you. I really feel like our minds are really connecting. And so much so that I would like to try one more demonstration. This time we will not use states. We will use, once again, a deck of cards. You see this card? Is this different? Is this different? Is this different? Is this different? What? Oh, we're short on time. Now, what I want you to do is actually see that all the cards are different. They are?
Well, sure.
Just say yes. I will now riffle through the deck just like this, and at any time you like, you go ahead and say stop. Ready?
Yeah.
Right here. I love the theatrics you're putting into it. Stop. You're making me feel so naughty. So you stop me right here. Go ahead, take the card, and what I want you to do is look at the card and immediately put it to your chest. Do not show anyone, and especially me.
Can I look at it?
Oh, please. And now put it to your chest. And keep it there. Not only do I want you to keep it there, I also want you to keep it in here. Now, I have here a drawing pad, and I will attempt to draw your card. So now, look straight into my eyes, and now, Farah, send me your thoughts.
There are some things you can't hide. I wanna know what you're feeling. Tell me what's on your mind.
I'm not finished. All right, Faith. I believe I have it now. You look like you're having a wonderful time, by the way. We've never met before, but believe it or not, from your chest to my mind, I have been able to discover that your card is the Ace of Clubs. And go ahead and show the card to everyone, Faith, and show that our cards are real. And that is the power of mental magic. Go ahead and show me the card. What the fuck?
Was the problem.
Was it really?
Ah! You thought the trick was over, did you? I just haven't finished my drawing.
No.
There you are. The Ace of Clubs is the bottom of the deck, and your card, the Three of Diamonds, is somewhere in the middle of the deck. I'm sensing doubt from a lot of you. Especially from you, Faith. Thought we had something.
Yeah.
Very well. Doubt me if you will. This, get ready, Eric. This is for all the non-believers. Great, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, were you entertained? Those of you who were entertained, you're welcome. Those of you who were not entertained, you clearly made the wrong choice of where to go tonight. But whether or not you were entertained, one thing is certain. You will never forget the name David Magnifico.